Right here we have a 1/10 scale Ford Raptor. This is a, obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, some people may not know, Lexan or polycarbonate body for a RC truck. I don't know exactly what the customer has. He just asked me to paint this white, and I went ahead and painted it white, obviously. Did all the decals. I did not trim it out. This has to be trimmed out completely through here, along the body lines and stuff along the bottom to fit on the truck properly. I didn't do any of that because I didn't know what type of truck they had. There's a couple of different trim lines for different style trucks. If you've never done one of these bodies before, it's easier just to wait, and that way you can trim the wheel wells out and everything, along with your front bumper and side and stuff, the skirts on the side, to fit your truck specifically. So it just makes a little bit more sense to wait on it. This one has headlight strobes, taillight strobes, red and blue strobe light bar. Like I said, this video is going to be hard to do. So I have to hold the camera, so there's going to be a lot of moving around. What I did with this one, instead of running it off here, again, I don't know, I assume it's nitro. I think that's what you told me. You still want an external battery, so instead of running off the batteries in the truck, I just added a 9-volt battery clip. If you decide to not use this, you can always cut it. Your red and black wires will stay the same. You hook it to the power source and your receiver, or your battery pack for your runs the speed control in your motor in the truck. I used 2 LEDs in the taillights. Each side has 2, and these are going to be triple strobe wig-wag type pattern to them, to give you the look you wanted. As for the switch, just a push button switch. Used a hole right here and mounted the switch through the plastic. I used a white one so it won't show up very much. Just press that button and everything will come on. So let's go ahead and hit that. Get everything fired up here. Get this turned back around. For those of you wondering, it's going to be decaled as I think a border patrol vehicle. The customer already has the vinyl decals to put on, so I'm not doing that because he's got some other things to do to it. So again, your headlight strobes. Again, these are triple strobe. Each time you see them actually illuminated, they're flashing 3 times, except for that pattern right there. There's 3 flashes each time. Nice triple strobe. My squeaky office chair. Light bar contains 16 LEDs. Goes through a few different patterns itself. Try to hold it here and see if I can pick those up for you on the camera. There's different patterns of that. Again, you can see the 16 different LEDs. Let me get this flipped up to the side. Kind of slick, hard to hold too. You can see the individual LEDs in there. Again, there's 16 in there, so that looks pretty cool. I think the light bar looks really neat. And then on the rear end, again, 2 LEDs on each side. I left those sticking out a little bit. He said you may want to cut those down. I don't know. I didn't want to trim them down. But all you'll have to do is, well, I've got those mounted. You can just trim them flush with the tail light decal. And for those of you wondering, why is the LED sticking out? Well, these are just decals. There's no light housing there. So I left them sticking out. Again, like I said, if you want to trim those off, I told you how you could do that with just a Dremel cut-off wheel, or just like a 3mm bit. You can take those down. Well, I've got them mounted. You can take them down flush to the body of the truck, and they'll be fine. But anyway, I left them sticking out so they can put out a little bit more light that way. Also, with this type of body, if you mount those back further into the turn signal or the tail light, it illuminates the body of the truck, since this is just plastic. And of course, the white paint doesn't help any. It makes it, pretty transparent, or actually opaque. But anyway, it actually will transmit the light through it. So the further the LEDs stick through the plastic, the less likely it is to trap the light in the plastic and kind of shine all the way around through here and illuminate it, make it look weird. Of course, to turn it off, again, you just press the switch. Everything goes dead on it. So it's back on. So anyway, there you have it. Now, just to let you know, the circuit board that's in this has a little bit of a delay to it. So when you first turn the switch on, the other lights are going to start. And it's about a 1-second delay, and this will finally fire up. So anyway, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just how that circuit board is set up on that light bar. So anyway, there you have it. I'll get all this stuff shipped out to you tomorrow. And as always, appreciate all the orders. Thank you very much.